And we are live on Fireside Chats. The best way to comment on this, because sometimes the chats don't come through, is to watch us on our YouTube channel. We're trying to push everyone over to our YouTube channel. It's just youtube.com/JohnCrump2. But if you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatnot, I know most of our viewers are on Facebook, but we're trying to change that shortly. Tonight, I am joined by one of the pioneers of the AK culture.
Thank you, man. That's kind.
And in fact, his name is Mario. He goes by AK Mario on Instagram. And Mario is from Lee Armory. Lee Armory is a US based AK company. Makes awesome AKs. I actually have one. I have the M10.
Nice.
Which is phenomenal. It runs great. I see John Voorhees there and an Exec Tactical and some other people on the Facebook room. Comments aren't coming through, of course, but it always breaks. So hey, we're also trying to push my Patreon. Patreon.com/John Crump. I want to do some 2A project here once we all get out of quarantine and we can leave our houses.
Right. No, seriously, man.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk to Mario. Mario, how are you doing, man? You surviving? Got the virus?
If I had the virus, I probably wouldn't know. From what I'm hearing, or from what I'm reading and seeing, I don't know if you follow like the NBA and stuff like that, but a couple of the basketball players got it, and yeah, they're like asking them like, "How do you feel?" And they're like, "I'm fine." They're like, if it wasn't for this test coming out positive, I wouldn't even know I was sick, So
yeah. Well, that's what was going on, but in the last day or so, now the young people are getting them and dying from it.
Jeez.
Yeah, so now it's like the death rate of the young people. My wife works in it. None of this stuff is comments from her.
Yeah.
All the young people who thought they were safe partying down on the beach seem to be now getting it and dying. So
wow.
Yeah, it was totally different than what it was like a month ago, but
yeah,
there wasn't a big enough sample size. But now there is, and it's like, oh, guess what? It's killing everyone.
Yeah, we're trying to. We're here at the shop. We're trying to stay, as safe as possible. We're if you don't have an appointment, we're basically telling you like, hey, if you don't have an appointment, we can't help. We can't help you much. We don't have any ammo. We don't have any rifles. We don't have anything for sale here in the shop. So, we put up a sign. I told everybody here at the shop. I am the shop manager, so I told everybody, hey, you know what? If you're starting to feel sick, don't come to work, or if you attend like a large, group of activity or something, let me know. Because, right now we're trying to minimize everything as much as possible, because the last thing we want is for Arizona to go into a shutdown like other states have.
Yeah.
Now, even if they did, we could still come into work because we're not like a public place.
Yeah.
But, that would just suck. I don't want to have to go through that. And just stay at home for 2 weeks, people. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
But, you have right. But then you have, I don't know, man. The whole thing is tricky. Everybody thinks they're an expert.
Yeah.
You have the people saying, oh, this is nothing. Then you have other people saying, oh, this is really bad. Then you have other people saying, oh, this is infringing on our liberty, and you have other people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The thing is, some people are saying it's nothing, and it is something.
Right.
You have other people saying that it's the end of the world, and it isn't. Take precautions, wash your hands.
Right.
Just stay inside in a couple of weeks. So if everybody stayed inside for 2 weeks, it would be gone. Anyway,
what's funny? When they were talking about washing your hands.
Yeah.
When I heard that comment, I was like, do people not wash their hands? Like, I'm so used to. I literally a day here at the shop. I kid you not. This is not even an exaggerated number. You can ask anybody here in the shop. I probably wash my hands about 10 to 15 times a day, just in here in the shop. Yeah. Whenever I grab a rifle, even before all this madness, whenever I grab a rifle, my hands get dirty, my hands get this and that. Before I even go, I have to take a phone call, or I have to go write something down on a piece of paper, whatever the case may be, my hands are full of oil, grease, whatever the case may be. I have to wash my hands before I go grab that phone, before I go grab that piece of paper, before I go grab this. So I'm just constantly all day washing my hands in between rifles and other things that I have to do. So it's kind of just become like second nature, always like washing my hands. So when that statement came out, it was just a little weird to me because it was kind of like, do people not wash their hands?
I have OCD.
Right.
I wash my hands all the time, and now I'm like, God, now you know what it feels like.
Yeah, and it's just crazy because, like I said, like I deal with a lot of rifles, but then I also deal with a lot of paperwork. So you can't be, filling out paperwork with, leaving grease stains all over them. So that's why I'm always constantly washing my hands, which is kind of the funny part, like when they're all saying this, and I'm just like, well, I mean, I wash my hands enough already, so I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. Is the rifle behind you on the wall, is that the Lee Armory, the military classic, I think it's called?
Yeah, so this is the classic right
Oh,
here.
I love the wood.
This is with new parts. We are no longer building our classic with Romanian imported parts. We are now building them with American forged boat carrier and front trunnion. We're still using the Romanian wood, but as far as the heart of the gun, the trunnion and the bolt carrier, though we are now using the American forged stuff, like this.
The rise of the American AK.
That's right. So
it used to be that the American AKs used to, but now they're actually getting like really good.
Well, here's the thing, John. It's the future. I know the American market started off with a really rocky, start.
Yeah, 47.
So
all that,
and that's just because it wasn't being done correctly.
Yeah.
Now with these forged parts, as you guys can see, here's a boat, is the forged parts. It really changes everything. The forged components, it's that's the heart of the gun. So the parts are properly forged and then properly machined and heat treated. There's no reason why we can't do the same thing that these kids from overseas can do. There's just
I think that the USA case just got a bad rap because of companies cutting corners when they first started.
Correct.
And then, but then with you guys, like they're not only you guys, but there's a few other AK companies out there that are doing a hell of a job making all their stuff in the US, which I do think is the future.
Yeah, if you're not jumping on the American stuff right now, honestly, and you're in the industry building AKs, and you're trying to do them at a manufacturer scale like we are, you're going to be left behind. These imports, they're drying up. We don't ever know when something's going to just get cut off. So if you're not switching already over to the American forgings, you will be left behind. And, that's just like I said, that's just the nature of the game right now. These American forged parts are the future of the AK here in the U.S.
Yeah, you guys have been working with John Sharps. Yeah. John is a friend, and he makes some incredible stuff. If you go look over Ammoland and you search my name and search Breaker, you get my Hellbreaker build, which is just a badass build with Sharps, and they make some phenomenal stuff.
It's been a pleasure to work with John, man. That guy's a true gentleman, and we actually have two models on camera over here that we're building on his receiver. Can you see that there?
Yep.
So this is his receiver. This is the milled receiver that he does with M4 already, like the rear trunnion already in the receiver. So you could use like any M4 buffer tube and stock with his receiver. But the really neat thing about this build, what we did is we also partnered up with Texas Weapon Systems, and we're doing their Gen 3 rail system on these builds. So this is essentially a full-blown rail, and you could run any red dot, any low power variable, high power variable, whatever you want on this gun. And we got rid of the iron sights. So you don't have your front sight, you don't have your rear sight tower block. You basically have this full-blown rail system to mount any flashlights, red dots, anything that you want to mount, maybe a red dot with a magnifier, and you could all do it on this system right here.
Yeah, that is a sexy AK, man. I do like it because I think one of the weaknesses of the AKs was mounting of optics.
Yeah. With this is basically, the new era with this right here. It just has all the new parts, and then it's a suppressor mount, the dead air suppressor chemo mount. I mean, you have everything that once seemed impossible to do with an AK all right here. American machined, milled receiver, American forged bolt and bolt carrier, American made handrail system, American nitrided barrel, muzzle brake, pistol grip.
Is that a Tango down pistol grip?
Yeah, Tango down pistol grip. So everything just on the gun itself, it's really up to date with this model right here. If you go on our website, you'll find this model right here, and it's up for pre-sale right now. If anybody watching was interested in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you. First thing, I'm gonna handle Gunathon. Gunathon has been canceled. Someone from one of our Facebook groups here is asking about the RPG in the background.
It's a dummy. It's not real. Yeah, that thing. One of our customers, she's a pretty loyal customer, and she has a pretty cool collection of stuff. And she came in one day and she had it, and she's like, "Hey," she was like, "Do you guys mind just displaying this?" She was like, "I would love for people to just come in and take pictures with it and stuff like that." So we just hang it up on the wall. People come in and ask questions, and we're like, "It's fake, but if you want to take a picture, go ahead." People, take a picture with it, and yeah, it's kind of just a nice little shop prop to have.
Yeah, no, someone in one of our Facebook chat rooms are just like, I see why is there an RPG in the background?
Oh man, but
if you want to join, if you want to join the chat and get your comments on the screen, you can do that by just going to Junk Room 2 on YouTube. I'm trying to push everyone over to the YouTube channel so I don't have to keep on looking at like 80 screens on my other side. I got monitors with all the different chats going on.
Right.
It's much easier. Another
exciting offering for the year that we're really excited for. So this is, of course, our classic model right here.
That's sexy. I love the wood. I love the wood finish on that. I have a really good wood finish.
Yeah.
So an X-Tech mag?
Yeah, they all ship with X-Tech mags.
Great
so
mag.
They all ship with these X-Tech mags with an extended safety lever, and then they all ship with this extended safety lever as well.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so you're getting a lot of value, with the rifle itself, the graphite black Cerakote. But one of the ones I'm really excited about is this right here. So it's a side folding classic. So we're doing basically the, like our classic model over here, but we're doing it with a side folding AK100 series stock. So you have the side folding stock, and then you have, your traditional AKM front end. A lot of people will call this the Kyber Pass AK. But yeah, this is a new offering that we have for the year as well. You could find these on Brownells. So Brownells is selling both of these models.
Someone in one of our Facebook chat rooms, Jay, over there, give him credit, is asking for the price on the Sharp Brothers one.
For the Sharp Brothers, it is.
I usually don't ask prices unless someone inquires.
So I don't have it, but I know MSRP is right around, I believe 16 on this one. MSRP.
It's not bad. Sharp Brothers. I mean, their stuff is like top notch.
I can tell you right now. Go look anywhere in the market, any builder, anywhere on a Sharp Bro receiver. Go look at the price. Go to our website and look at our price, and you'll see a difference.
Yeah. My AR Sharp Brother receiver is like around 300 just for a stripped receiver.
Yeah, just the receiver alone, I know right now is like a little over $400, somewhere right around there.
Yeah, so Sharp Brothers, they're like the Mercedes-Benz of a lot of different things.
No, definitely. Let me see if I. No, I don't. I'm looking for I know we have a price sheet somewhere here in the shop. I just can't remember where.
Cool. It's probably on the Lee Armory website. If you go to leearmory.com.
Correct. You will find it there.
Yeah, I know. I saw it there before, so I know it's there. I noticed that the price of it was pretty damn good.
It's under 2,000, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it was.
If you think about it, just the rail system alone and the receiver, you'd probably be into the gun $1,000 just for the receiver and the rail system.
There's a couple different offerings here.
Yeah, we have two offerings with the Shorts Bros. We have the one with the rail system. So let me pull it.
Yeah, I'll bring up the actual website here so we can.
Okay. Yeah, you have the actual offering with the rail, and then you have the other one. Yeah, that one has. Yeah, that's the one that has the AKM front end. So you have your traditional AKM handguards, 45-degree gas block, and front side posts, and you have your 14x1 threads with your slant brake, and of course your cleaning rod. And I mean, yeah, you're looking at the price right now. You know, that's really, really, that's really, really good. We noticed that in the market right now, if you go look for a Sharpsboro receiver, you're gonna pay over $2,000 to get a rifle built on this receiver. And for the most part, you're not gonna find this traditional AKM front end on them. A lot of the companies they're doing the very Gucci front end with a combo block, pin and weld muzzle brake. So they're not really leaving the traditional AKM front with this receiver. So we figured, there has to be somebody out there that wants this offering. So that's why we made this model. And I believe this one is available through our website and might be available through KVAR pretty soon. Maybe we're still working that out.
Yeah, and here's the other one is $2,299, which is still not a bad deal for what you get for it, man.
Okay, yeah. So I was thinking about this one being under $2,000. This other model here is the one that, yeah.
Yeah, one of the things I like about it is you got a Cerakoted by Replete II, which is like one of the top Cerakoters in the country.
Yeah, all of our rifles get graphite black Cerakote, and like you said, they're the top Cerakote applicators in the country, probably. And we've been blessed that they're down the street from us, so we could partner with them on coating our rifles.
Yeah, it's really cool because you guys have like one of the top receiver makers with Sharps Brothers. Then you have, well, in my opinion, the top magazine provider with X-Tech.
Right.
And then you guys have the top the top Cerakoters.
Right. Yeah, we have, like I said, there's a lot of bang in your buck when you're buying with us, honestly. And not to mention that you have the limited lifetime warranty. The only reason I say limited is because people tend to take, Dremels to AKs and think it's okay.
I think but my AK, it worked.
Right, exactly. It's pretty, it's pretty rare that we get a warranty, but when we do get a warranty, we honor it and we make sure we make we make it right.
Yeah, I bought a place auction AK for $50. It was one of the It was from the LAPD. It was like a gun they took off the streets and they auctioned them all off. And
oh man, I'm jealous. I've been trying to buy one of those here on the police auctions here, but for whatever reason, I can never make the auction.
Yeah, dude. LA. I don't know if they still do, but they used to do it. Online.
Okay.
So I got a Mossberg 500 with a pistol grip.
Right.
For like 35. Then I got an AK for 50. Then I got another shotgun for 50. I got a high point for 10.
How long ago was this?
Like 2 years ago.
Oh wow!
But the AK was one of the ones that were during the so-called assault weapons ban.
Okay.
It was modified so you can only take a 10-round mag.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dremel and cut out the well.
Did you do that already?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I was about to say I have a CNC here in the shop where I can do that for you.
no, dude. I just welded, took a Dremel thing. I'm laughing when he told it.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why we have the limited lifetime warranty under the word limited, because like I said, people just love taking Dremels to them. And if you don't know what you're doing with a Dremel, it could get really nasty really quick. So
Well, I was like, man, you know what? I was like, I could take this to a place with the CNC and pay them to do it,
right.
but I paid $50 for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who cares? It's $50. I'll probably have $50 worth of parts.
Right. Yeah. The closest I could come to that is I got an Romanian import single stack as well. I want to say it was about 4 years ago. I walked into a gun store, and in the part of the valley here where only the elderly live.
Are they
And
all
it was just,
from Corona?
oh man, I hope not, man. But yeah, they had it on the wall, and they were like, give us $200. I'm like, done. Here you go. But yeah, those single stack AKs, they could become really good guns if you just, like you said, do it right. Open up the mag well, get that double stack magazine in there, and you have a good rifle.
Yeah, the first AK I bought, it was a Wasser 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in perfect condition. It was almost brand new looking. It was really well kept, and I got it for $150.
Wow.
I bought it from a woman who got a divorce, and
Okay.
she got all the guns in the divorce, and she didn't like guns, so I guess she was just doing it to be spiteful.
Man, it's cheaper to keep her, man.
So I got that one, and that's what got me on the AK kick. That was like 10 years ago now, man.
Wow.
Of all like ARs, and
Yeah.
I got that. So Red October is still on apparently.
Okay.
I'm not going.
Okay.
Are you still going?
For Red October here.
Not Red October, Clash Bash.
Clash Bash. Clash Bash actually got postponed.
Oh, it did. Oh, last time I looked at it, they were like, yeah, we're not gonna postpone it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not covering it because I ain't flying. My
Right.
wife, when you say, none of us are experts on the coronavirus.
Right.
Fortunately and unfortunately, depending on
How you look at it.
I am married to an expert on the coronavirus.
Oh, wow.
Works on it like every day for the government. Yeah.
Wow. Well, yeah, man. I mean, at least you have some kind of knowledge, at your home. But I know in my house, there's a lot of uncertainty of what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't,
I mean, if you take precautions, you're probably okay. If you don't take precautions, you're going to be like Italy with an 8% death rate.
Right. And the panic buying right now, man, is insane.
Yeah, I've been prepared for years.
Yeah. I mean, I live in a small, I guess a small farm, you call it. We have a couple of acres of land, and we have chickens, we have sheep, we have livestock. We have plenty of food, plenty of water. Apparently, you need a lot of toilet paper. I don't know for what, but
I got toilet paper. I've always had them.
Yeah, but we have plenty of that too. So I'm not too worried about that. I guess I'm more worried about the people. What desperate people can do as far as what measures they will take to get what they need, or what they're lacking. When I'm home, I feel that the house is okay because of course I'm home. But when I'm not home, I'm a little worried. The wife and she could deal with firearms, she could shoot. She has her gun at home, all that, but you still always have, I'm always worried, about my wife and kids at home in times like this. But outside of that, I feel like if you just do your part, wash your hands, don't be nasty, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's all it really takes. For some reason, freaking my mouse isn't working. Huh, weird. All right. I don't.
But so we got a little off track here, but Clash Bash, what you were saying, Yeah, it did get postponed. They haven't announced the new date yet, but
When did we postpone it?
I believe it was yesterday.
Okay, all right, that's probably why. Cause last time I looked into it was like Monday, so
Yeah, it was yesterday.
probably good.
And I mean, it sucks for the guys, man. I'm good friends with everybody that was involved with planning the event. Tony, Clay, Mike, and Lan at Dissident Arms. They're all friends of mine, and it just sucks because I know how much work they put in to make this event happen. And they planned for this event to be, 2 times bigger than last year, if not bigger than that. I know they had over 30 plus vendors. The match was just about full. So they had a lot of good ticket sales, a lot of ticket sales when it came to camping. So they were very excited about the event. I was very excited about the event. I was actually preparing for the match for the first time in history in my life, actually preparing for for a match. I didn't just show up the day of and shot, but I was, preparing for the match, and I'm still going to continue to prepare. But it just sucks, that we're going through this and that the event will get postponed. Now, when they announce the new date, I'll definitely be there. Whatever date they announce. I'm just hoping that when they announce the date, it's hopefully the date is realistic as far as what's going on now.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so much uncertainty right now.
Right.
My event got postponed.
Yeah.
And we haven't announced a date because we don't know.
Yeah, even traveling, man. Even like traveling, I had a couple stuff planned with my family. Going out of the country and stuff like that, and now all that's up in the air, and it's just it's madness, man, madness. I think I joined you 5 minutes before going live, and I kid you not, as soon as I was with Nix basically all day today, processing people's background checks all day long here at the shop. We have a really small storefront, so if I split my camera around, you'll guys see that we have a very small storefront, and everything is gone. I think I have like 3 pistols that like nobody wants. And like I said, we typically don't sell anything out of our storefront because we're more of a manufacturer. The storefront's just for people to come in and pick up stuff here locally.
Yeah.
And when we do events and stuff like that, people will hang out up here. But outside of that, we don't really sell any guns, outside of our storefront here. And today we were just slammed. We were just slammed with people. It was crazy. It was just, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is really going crazy here. Not only there, like everywhere, man.
Yeah, I had people come in telling me that they were going to the gun stores here nearby. We have a couple gun stores, maybe like about a mile and a half away from us, literally around the corner. And they said that their line wrapped around the building on a couple of gun stores here locally. So I know one of our biggest dealers in California, Warrior One, and they're in basically South Cal, and then our biggest dealer in North California, Cordelia Gun Exchange. I was in communications with them all day and yesterday, and they've been sold out. They've been sold out of firearms, and what's a little bit not scary, but different is that a lot of these people are first time gun owners.
Yeah, I was talking to Jeremy Deadman of X-Tech before that. I'm planning on doing an article once I get time. I've been like kind of homeschooling my kids basically, about how to treat those guys. Because a lot of people are like, haha, look, just like, dude, let's bring them to our side. Not that they own guns.
Right. Yeah, I'm all for, teaching gun safety and, teaching people how to be prepared with their guns and, how to shoot. The more people we have, supporting the 2A, the better. Because, as we all know, watching this and listening in, It's been tough, man. Even with the president that we have, it's been a tough couple of months. With the gun community.
Especially where I live at.
Exactly, exactly. So we can't get compliant. Thinking that just because we have a Republican president that we can get comfortable. That's just not the case. You know, for example, here in Arizona, we're the number one gun owning state as far as gun laws go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and these Democrats, they try to sneak one right. They tried to sneak one in
Yeah.
a couple months ago. Yeah, and now the people responded great. Emailing our the reps and emailing the people that sponsored the bill. We did a great job, and it so happened that our annual gun rally. So this was the annual gun rally.
AZ.
Happened a week after this was proposed. A lot of people thought the rally was going on because of it, and it was like, no, 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 no. This is our annual rally. So we got a really good turnout there.
AZCDL does a very good job out there.
Yeah, and the thing is, those guys have been doing a great job for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
We have an Arizona revised statute in place that says that basically anything after 2010, whatever gun laws were in place in 2010 here in Arizona, would not be affected by any new legislation. So that's already an Arizona revised statute. So in order to remove that would be very difficult. So even if the Democrats did take control of our House and our Senate, it'll be very hard for them to take our guns. But with that being said, we still can't get comfortable and compliant, and we still have to get out there and vote and make sure that we're doing our part.
Yeah, definitely. AZCDL does a great job. What is CCD? Connecticut Citizens Defense League, and VCDL, of course. Florida Carriers, another good organization that's out there. A lot of the CDL, Citizens Defense Leagues, they're all not connected, but it seems like they all have the same no compromise philosophy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like I wouldn't say they're not connected and they're not working together, but all the CDLs out there, Citizens Defense Leagues, they all have a common philosophy.
Right.
And that GOA work closely with those guys.
Right. I feel like what was that?
Maryland Shall Issue. They do a bang up job too. Fantastic. Brian ran out there. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry. I want to get Brian on my show one day. There's actually I don't want to embarrass him, but I will.
Yeah, do it.
Here it is. Brian, just because. Hold on.
Oh, so it's a picture you're going to show.
No, it's a website.
Oh, it's a website. Okay.
Hey, hold on. Whoops, wrong one. No, I don't want to show my Facebook. Hold on. Damn it. There it is. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Oh, I don't know why I can't zoom in. Damn it. Well, Wren versus the District of Columbia, right?
Okay.
That's the reason why you can get a concealed carry permit in DC. Right? DC is shall issue.
Okay.
Because of Brian out there.
Nice.
So,
that's amazing work,
Yeah. He sued DC and it basically took it up, and DC lost in the circuit court, so they had a choice where they can appeal to the Supreme Court, and if they would have lost there, it would have affected the whole country. So they didn't want it to take a chance of losing in the Supreme Court and every state shall issue, so they chose not to appeal it.
Wow.
So that's why you can get a permit in DC.
Wow, yeah, that's huge, man.
Yeah, and Nick Torres.
Sounds a little cheesy, but I mean that's the kind of stuff that goes down in history, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Second Amendment Foundation did back the case, but your name's on it, man. So you got to own that shit.
That's right.
Yeah. But I need to get him on my show. Nick Torres needs an AK as well. Nick is out of New Jersey.
Okay.
Kind of.
We have New Jersey compliant AKs, Nick.
You have any on the shelf right now?
I'm actually shipping out 7 AKs to New York. Here in the next, yeah. I don't hear. Actually, let me go grab one. I have some, so just give me give me a minute.
Remember the rule, though.
1 sec.
I want to get the stream cut. Yeah, yeah. I love Lee Armory, man. Nick, if you're out there, Lee Armory is marvelous, man. If you're looking for an AK, they are the way to go. Top notch, American made, quality AKs. I have an AK, and the damn thing runs. It never ever stops running. I probably put around 7,000 rounds, 8,000 rounds through it, and I still haven't cleaned it. Probably should do that, but I haven't. But it's still running, so it's an AK.
All right. So here we go, Nick.
You remembered the rule. That's good.
Right.
I want to get my.
Let's see here.
All right. I don't.
Can you see my camera?
I can't see anything. I see black, Mario.
Okay, what happened here?
You broke the camera. Well, we saw a little piece of it before it went black. While you were trying to fix that, you might have to back out and come back in, maybe. I don't know. Yep, and there he goes. He'll be right back, I think. Lee Armory, they have from pretty good prices. They have their entry level prices. I have their M10, which was entry level, which you can get for like $700, I guess. But the modern military and stuff goes around for $1,000, and it goes up from there. The Sharps Brothers one is is 22 for like one of those Sharps Brothers.
All right, so I'm back. All right, Nick. So this is we calling this our sporter/hunter model. So for you New York folks and New Jersey folks, obviously you guys can't have threads. Obviously you guys can't have bayonet lugs, so those are removed. So the gun from here, right, forward is AKM pattern with just no threads, no bayonet lugs. But this is what makes you New York, New Jersey, California compliant. That right there. So this is basically your featureless stock. It has basically like the imported sporters, like the Segas. It has that trigger mechanism. So with those featureless stocks, what they call this, you can now have a detachable 10-round magazines without the bayonet lugs and without the threads. So in total, you get this rifle right here.
Nick says if you're looking for a zombie apocalypse spokesperson guy, he's there for you.
Yeah, so yeah,
I actually like the way that looks with the featureless stock. To be honest,
yeah.
I won't buy one because what it represents to me, and I don't have to buy a featureless stock. But if like regular stocks are illegal everywhere, I probably would get a featureless stock just because I like the way they look.
Now, the thing is, when you shoot this, it's actually very comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
working on it. I'm working on a build like this. You know me, I love Star Wars, and I have a couple of Star Wars themed guns. And I'm working on a custom Star Wars build for actually for Matt of the GOA.
oh Matt, you're
Yeah,
doing it stuff.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm building him a. He called me and was like, "Hey," he was like, I want like a Star Wars themed gun, like one of yours." I said, "Well, I'm actually working on. I don't want to say right now what I'm working on because I want to surprise everybody. But I'm working on this kind of gun, this themed Star Wars gun." He basically said, "Whatever you're building, I want the same thing." He's like, "I want a clone of that." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I'm almost done with it. I was gonna finish it before Kalash Bash, and I wanted to display it at Kalash Bash and reveal it at Kalash Bash. But with that being postponed, I'm probably gonna wait just a couple more weeks here and reveal it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nick, this is what you can get in New Jersey, New York. Honestly, I get, the fact that people don't want to own these kind of guns because of what it stands like, but I
I
mean,
like the stock. I mean, yeah, I just like the stock. Well, I'm probably gonna eventually break down and buy one. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, just they look good. In my opinion, they look good, and we 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 work on the trigger, so it's not as heavy as the sporters, like the Segas used to come in. So it has a nice, good reset, a nice trigger pull. So that's nice, and you still have the feature of the extended safety and the extended mag latch. You still get the same forged American bolt, trunnion, all that. We have these available in red and brown and in black. So black polymer furniture as well. Um, so this is a great option. If I lived in a banned state like California, New York, and New Jersey, I would definitely own one of these, no doubt.
yeah, Tyven, yes, it was New. I'll text you tomorrow about coming on the show. If you want to come on tomorrow night, you can come on tomorrow. Tyven is a good guy there. It was New Jersey that the guy got caught with hollow point bullets that aren't really hollow point bullets, which are referenced in the law as being legal, but then they try to bust him for it. But good news is they dropped it because it says in the law these are the type of bullets you're allowed to own. Then he got caught with them and they're like, oh no, you're violating
Right.
the law. And they're like, what the hell? But yeah, everyone's still talking about the RPG in the background. Glenn Fontaine wants to know about 308 AK-10.
Not right now. We do have a 6.5 Grendel model. That's going to be available here at Copper Customs pretty soon. And we're working on a nine. What was that?
I love that round. I have a Grendel.
Okay.
AR Grendel, not an AK Grendel.
Yeah. So if you look on our website, you'll see our 6.5 Grendel model as well. Actually, I have it here in the shop as well. I could bring it.
Yeah, you have a shotgun on there too.
What was that?
You have some shotguns on your website.
Yeah, those are the Chinese imported shotguns.
Yeah, they're pretty good price.
Yeah, they're good price. They're good plinking shotguns if you want to go out, have some fun, shoot some 12 gauge, But as far as self defense, I would the shotguns, they're not, I wouldn't say not reliable because they do run buckshot and stuff like that. But I would just give them a couple more months of being available before I buy one for like self protection. Because with a new firearm, I always feel like you gotta let the people test them and shoot them and blah blah before you find out if there's any kinks here and there.
Okay, this is Mario. Some people want me to overview who you are. Yeah. This is Mario. He is a professional AK shooter.
I want to say about professional shooter, but I for sure could build them, and I attempt to shoot them.
Yeah. He's also from Lee Armory. He does a lot of building and design for them, and manages the shop for Lee Armory.
Yes.
Lee Armory is some great people, man.
Yeah, we've like I said, we've grown in the last 2 years. We've made the right personnel change, and we're growing, man. We're growing, and we're heading the right direction. And as long as I believe we keep providing quality rifles and also provide new things every year. We'll be here, as long as the people want us to be here.
Yeah, I hung out with the guys from Lee Armory
Yeah,
out Red October,
that's right.
and great people, man. Can't say enough. And plus, I love you guys' product.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I mean,
Red October was a good time. We have a good group of owners. Our Cassie and Josh, they're good people. They're actually cousins. People always ask me what's their relationship. They're cousins. So it's a medium sized, family owned business when it comes to them. And I have the pleasure of managing the shop and taking care of production and working on new projects and being the face of the company more so, and getting out there, being at events, and making sure that we're participating in all the AK events throughout the year.
yeah, one of the cool things about Lee Armory that I really like is you guys have like this. It's not like a corporate type feel where you're just a employee.
Yeah.
Everyone's there is like very nice. Everyone hangs out, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, I when we hire people, I always like say like, hey, like, how's your social life? And they're like, why? I'm like, because I'm gonna want you to hang out, a lot with us. So like, what do you mean? Like, we have trips out of the state. When we have these events, I like to bring everybody. I just believe, it makes for a good environment. Here, every month we go out and shoot together. So, the shop guys, the owners, we all go out, we shoot together, we hang out. We'll go have lunch together, stuff like that. So I just try to keep, the morale and, just kind of the camaraderie here at the shop, very intact. Because I feel like when everybody's happy, they're working well, and I just feel like we get more accomplished, and we get some really quality rifles because we all care about our product and we all care about what we're doing.
Yeah, a question I have is what made you guys? Because you guys are using Romanian imports,
Right.
from the sugar factory. And now you guys are using U.S. parts. What made you make that switch?
It's kind of like the hand that's being dealt right now. We don't want to rely on overseas, parts, just because we never know when that can get cut off. You know, we already got the stuff from Russia, China, sanctioned. A lot of the 74 kits are dried up. You can't even find them anymore. The Romanian surplus kits that you can get, they're really, really beat up. So we're like, why not, get these forgings ourselves, machine them, and build RAKs with them. It's the future. Um, every major AK building, shop or manufacturing plant, whatever you want to call it, here in the U.S., this is the future. If they're not doing this, they're going to be left behind. This is the future of the AK here in the United States. From whatever people think or they want to think, these forgings, the machining, everything here in the United States is the future.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it really is. I saw another question out there. Hold on. Oh, women-owned company. Yes, Cassie owns Lee Armory.
Yeah, she's the majority owner, and Josh is her partner, and they're cousins.
Yeah, Cassie is very, very cool. I got to hang out with her at Red October.
Yeah,
which was
she keeps this place in order. If you're not in the gun industry business, you don't understand how much paperwork goes involved with running a shop like ours, like a manufacturing shop like ours, when hundreds of rifles are coming in and out. The paperwork and it's just insane, man.
The logging and keeping all that. I mean, I can only I owned a small gun shop before, and I can only imagine what you guys do. Red October was my first introduction into AK culture. I've been shooting AK for like 10 years, but I've never really went to a AK only event until Red October, and then it was just like These people are cool as hell.
Yeah. And here's the thing with Red October being in Vegas this year, I can tell you this right now that the culture wasn't. It was AK vibe ish, but if you really wanted to feel the true AK culture vibe, is when the Red October match was held at Utah
Yeah, at St. George.
at St. George, and the first Kalash Bash event, the vibe was also really really AK. And man, this second year, I just know it was going to be huge. It just really sucks it had to be postponed. But I feel like with it being postponed, it's going to help people prepare a little better that couldn't possibly make it for it to become a bigger event now.
Yeah, I'll be there whenever, hopefully. Like I said, I don't have any scheduling conflicts, but I'm really looking forward to hanging with you guys, hanging out with the X Tech crew,
Right.
and everyone else, man.
Yeah, man. It's just, I tell people all the time, like, it's the AK community is just a really, fun community to be around. People just
Don't take yourself too seriously, what I really like.
exactly. Everybody just likes to have fun. I tell people all the time, like, shoot me a DM, on whatever social media you find me at. Like, I'm pretty good at responding. I don't take myself, too serious as far as, not answering to people. And, I like to be involved. I like to talk to people. I love helping people buying their first AK. I love being just involved in the community, helping people that weren't into AKs, kind of get into the game. Here locally, in Phoenix, I try to get as many people to shoot AKs in our local matches as possible. So I'll go out to matches, shoot the match, and somebody gets intrigued by my rifle, and I'm like, hey, like, stop by the shop. I'll like to show you what we got, and so you could get something built, and you could run it at this match here locally. Like, take on that challenge of shooting this AK at this local match against this sea of AR-15s, that are all scooped out, and see how you like it.
Well,
And
that was my next question.
yeah,
Is this advantage running an AK at these events against AR-15s?
it's tougher. It's tougher.
They change.
What was that?
So you have to do a mag change or something.
Yeah, like if you have to do a reload with your AK, it's definitely you have to have some skill to do it. You have to understand how to do it. Also, your zero. You have to understand the ballistic zero that you have with, depending what round you're using, 5.45 or 7.62 by 39. Also, just depending what you're running on your rifle, there's people that show up with just iron sights on their AKs, and if you have to engage a 4-inch plate or a 6-inch plate at 100 yards, it's a lot tougher with iron sights, than with your AR-15 with a 1-to-6, variable, or 1-to-8 variable. It's going to be a lot harder to do. I just went to a match on Sunday. It's a 2-gun / 3-gun match. It's hosted here at Cowtown Range, and needless to say, everybody runs an AR-15 with a variable. You're shooting targets out to, at this match we got out to 255 yards. So sometimes it gets even further than that. We had 6-inch steel at 100 yards. We had a 6-inch plate at 150 yards. So, it's really challenging, things to do. And I showed up with my iron sight AK. And I mean, I got through all the stages. I did fairly well, and it's just, it's just challenging. I was preparing for the Kalash Bash match with that rifle, so that's why I used it. But when you show up to these matches, man, and you show up with the iron sight AK, it could get interesting if you don't know what you're doing. It could really get interesting.
Yeah, people probably look at you like, what the hell?
Yeah, they were like, okay, the first stage. So if you guys, I'm vlogging now, kind of showing people kind of my life and kind of what I do outside of the shop. So if you guys
on Instagram or YouTube?
YouTube, yeah, I'm posting on YouTube now. So if you guys want to see it, it's capital A, capital K, just Mario all together. You'll see my vlogs there, but on my vlog, you'll see I added all the stages of the match, and the first stage that I went up, um, everybody, before me had an AR-15, and they were engaging the targets at 258 yards, 150 yards, and then 100 yards. But it just felt good going up there with my iron sight AK and just hitting all the targets, second try. And it was just, felt good. And everybody was like, whoa, they didn't see that coming, so it's kind of a cool thing to do out there in these matches, kind of takes everybody by surprise and, makes you feel a little bit cool when you do it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think the AK worked out a bad echo going on for some reason.
Yeah, it's challenging, man. I encourage everybody to try it and diversify your rifle game.
Yeah, I mean, I was a big AR only guy until, well, not AR only, but like I had like one or two AKs, and I still only got one or two AKs. I love Lee Armory AK. But yeah, I have over 100 ARs, and I need to step up my AK game, I think.
Yeah, I'm quite the opposite. I own one AR-15, and that's just because it was a little bit forced on me. And outside of that, everything I own is AK. And when people always ask me like, "Oh, are you gonna go buy this new gun?" I'm like, "Not really, man. I still have to collect like all these variants of other AKs that I don't have yet. So I don't see myself buying anything other than AKs here."
You guys have something interesting coming in that I noticed from Romania.
Um,
Are they Romania that I think it is? I saw with you have like non-matching parts and parts matching AKs coming from Romania.
so those are kits that are already here in the U.S.
Okay.
They're the old Romanian kits. We'll occasionally, if we get a good deal, we'll buy a nice little batch and we'll build them, but we'll build them as battlefield pickups. So when we get them in, they're already pretty worn, and the finish on them it's a little bit beat up. So what we do is we put them on new American receivers and new American nitride barrels, and we'll kind of match. We'll take some wool and we'll kind of scrub down the receiver and the barrel and kind of match it to the already finished that the parts have, and we'll call it a battlefield pickup. So it looks like it's been through hell and back. And we'll make a sale maybe like once or twice a year of those rifles.
Oh, that's really cool, man.
Yeah, and those kits are they're kind of hit and miss. They come into the country for a couple months and then they get bought up, and then sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I thought I lost you there.
There we go. For another couple months. So let me bring one so I can show the audience here.
Okay.
One of them here. Give me 1 second.
All right, that works for me. While he's getting that, Lee Armory does not only do AKs. They're known for their AKs, but they also do other stuff. They do a lot of Glock gunsmithing, where you can serrations put in there. You can get the grip stipple painting. You can get the RMR cuts for the optics. Which is great, and the prices aren't that bad. And
all right, here we go.
All right, that looks good. And if you're wondering why he's not just holding it up to the camera,
can you see that?
Yeah, YouTube will kind of, and also Facebook will stop the broadcast. So, yeah, that looks pretty good, man. I like it.
Sorry, John, I can't hear you.
I said that looks pretty good. I like it. Can you hear me? And he's gone. He'll be right back, I hope. But yeah, so they do a lot of that stuff as well. I wanted to get a little bit into them into him with that. One of the cool things that they also do is they offer a builder's class. I know their builder's class was just canceled because of the whole Corona thing, but they do builder's class. Yeah, Mario's back.
Here we go. Yeah, I couldn't hear you, but here's one of them. So as you can see, we kind of try to distress it to match the original parts. And it just looks like a Battlefield pickup AK.
I like that.
Yeah, this is we sell out almost in one day when we post these. From what I know from inventory that I checked today,
Mario? Are you Valley? There you are. You there, Mario? Mario, can you hear me? And he's gone. When he gets back, I want to just talk to him about the AK builder class really quick, because I think that's really, really cool. They actually have a one-on-one class where you can build it, and if you have all your parts for like $1,200, so it's like one-on-one, or they have group classes for like $600, which is cool, and you can contact them and actually buy the parts from them as well. And see, Mario, you back?
Yeah, sorry about that, man. Yeah, this is it here.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Go
ahead.
We like I said, these are one of our top sellers when we put them on the website. Like I said, they go almost immediately when we post them. If we announce them on Reddit, they will sell out in a couple hours.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about your builder's class. There's two more things I want to talk to you really quick.
Yeah.
I know we're kind of running short on time, but your builder's class.
Yeah.
Your next one was canceled. I take it. I heard.
Yeah.
So the builder's class. What can the people expect for a builder's class?
So we have a 1 day and we have a 2 day. The 1 day we basically do the here. Let me flip this back over. We do the front end portion for you. So we do everything from here on forward. So we'll populate your barrel with the front sight, the gas block. We'll fit your gas tube to the rear side tower block, and we'll also pre-headspace your rifle. So that
which is very important in this case.
Correct. Yeah, head spacing is very important on these rifles. So this is we take care of this part. We drill the pins. So we drill them and we pin them. So when you come in on the 1 day class, we show you how to rivet. So we show you how to rivet the receiver together, trigger guard, rear trunnion, front trunnion, side rail. So you have the side rail on this side. We show you how to do that. And then we do the final fitting with the mag latch. We show you how to install the trigger, furniture. And then from there, we put it all together. And then we go out to our local range. We have a local range here where we shoot all of our rifles. So every single rifle that leaves this shop gets shot at a man-sized target at 200 yards. So if we could hit a man-sized target at 200 yards, that's a good enough battle zero to where we ship it out. And if somebody wants to fine-tune their zero more from there, they can. But typically what I find is when we do that, you don't have to touch your sights at all. They're pretty dead on after that. So that's our 1 day class, and also lunch is provided. So, we provide your lunch as well in the 1 day class. And the 2 day class, lunch is provided. The trip to the range is provided. We show you how to rivet, but then we do the head spacing and the population of the barrel with you as well, and the drilling of the barrel components and pinning.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so you get the full experience. You get the 2 day class. You get the full experience from front to back. You get to go to the range, shoot it, sight it in, make sure everything's good to go.
That's really cool. Father's Day's coming up. My wife's gonna say no, but I can understand.
Yeah, we've had we've had people, come in and take the build class. A great video to go look at is guns.com with Jackie.
Yeah, and Micro Jackie on Instagram.
Yeah, they came out and they did a build class, and they documented it. They documented their experience building it, and they went out to the range and shot it. And that's a really good video. If you guys want to have an idea of what our build class is like, go over there to their YouTube page and check it out.
Yeah, that's really cool. And the final thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, you guys are getting into Glock gunsmithing.
Is that still on the website? Because that should have been removed.
Yeah, I just noticed it today. I was going to say, maybe I should check it out.
Yeah, we were offering that service, but with the things that are going out, I'm probably going to remove that from the website. I'm going to get our IT to remove it just because I'm already booked up with custom AK work and production work. We don't need to be touching Glocks right
now. See, it's on the Mario side. Sorry. So, Mario, it's been over an hour here, and I know you probably want to go home and see your kids and everything, and hide from the coronavirus. I got a mask. I'll trade you a mask for an AK.
Man, dude, I heard those masks don't even work though, so I don't know.
It depends. Yeah, the N97, the N95 ones. It's not like this one. This one's a duff mask. I use it when I'm like doing like stuff like gunsmithing and like grinding and doing my metal work.
Okay. Now here, I haven't asked you this. With your expertise and your wife,
it's not my expertise.
Well, with your wife's expertise and you being home with her, how do you feel about this virus? What do you think is going on, and how do you feel the media and the U.S. Is dealing with it?
This is what I will say. If you take precautions, you wash your hands, you do the social segregation, or whatever they call it, in social distancing.
Yeah.
And if everyone just stays home for a couple weeks, it will be we can get through this. Like in South Korea went to like 2 weeks. No one went out or anything. And China did the same thing. No one went out, and then the virus can't last past that. So then it doesn't have carriers, and it wipes out. In the U.S., we have this thing where we are.
We're defiant.
We're defiant. We're fighting people.
Yeah.
We're not going to let anything change our lives. Blah blah blah. So that's what kind of makes it hard.
I've caught some heat with my friends here locally because I've just told people like, hey man, just why don't you try staying home for about 2 weeks? Just try it out.
Yeah.
And people are like, F that, I'm still gonna go do this, still gonna go do that, and this and that. I'm like, the government can't tell me what to do, and I'm not telling you that the government's telling you what to do. I'm just saying, maybe.
If you look at the case studies, like take South Korea, what they did, everyone there was good. Then if you look at places like Italy and Spain, and Iran, where they're like, well, Iran didn't really do a lockdown, but that they just didn't tell their citizens. They're like, oh, whatever. But then like Italy and Spain, where the people said, oh, we're not going to stay in, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Look how effing sick they got. And even in like Sweden to Italy and Spain, you compare France, where like in part of France, everyone did it, and then the other part didn't do it, and you see a huge difference within the own country. So it's definitely a serious virus. It's SARS. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a highly contagious form of SARS.
Right.
SARS is coronavirus. SARS is is COVID-4, and this is COVID-19. I think it is.
Wow.
It's like the fourth version was SARS, MERS, another version. It just keeps on mutating. So this is SARS. And they used to say it wasn't hitting the young people, and it wasn't. But now it seems that the more we get data and the more it seems like, yeah, it is hitting the young people. Interesting thing is there, up until today, there was never a case of anyone under the age of 9 getting any symptoms. They were still getting it and still carrying it, but they weren't showing symptoms. They
Yeah.
weren't presenting symptoms. As of today, that has changed. Now there's
Wow.
kids as young as 5 months old presenting symptoms, and that they don't know if the virus mutated or if it's always been like that, and just the kids, the kids got lucky, and or what's going on with it. So it is definitely interesting.
And that was here in the U.S. that happened.
That was in Europe.
Okay.
And it seems to be killing fat people. So
Yeesh.
I'm kind of, if you're overweight, you better get on that damn treadmill. But yeah, people are overweight and smokers.
Yeah.
If you smoke and you get it, you're screwed. That's another thing that they were saying. They're comparing countries with high rates of smoking.
Yeah.
With the death rates.
Yeah.
Countries with low rates of smoking. The countries with low, if you can tell, I listen to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
With
the low rate smoking, countries did better than the higher rate smoking countries.
Massively by like percent, for like 5% better in mortality rates.
Wow.
4% better in mortality rates.
Wow. Okay.
So it hits your lungs hard.
Okay.
So if you smoke, you're already predisposed to it.
Right.
If you look at countries with the high rate of smoking compared to countries with low rates of smoking, the high rates of smoking countries are getting crushed.
Right.
Because smokers have like, if you smoke, you're in the double digits of not surviving.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
Good thing I don't smoke.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of artificially. So there's a lot of different factors that weigh into it. Like people who are immune compromised. I see John Voorhees out there saying he's an immune compromised person. It's very dangerous for him. Like my nephew, he has cystic fibrosis. If you have that and you get it, you're really, really screwed. So when you go out like those idiots in Florida going out on the beach and they're like, oh, it's not going to hurt me. It's an old person. Well, you know what? If you come into contact with your grandmother, you're probably going to kill her. Or if you come in contact with your cousin who has an autoimmune disease, you're probably going to kill them. Or a stranger in the store, or a stranger that you bump into.
Right.
So I mean, so it's not. If you take precautions, we can get through this and everything. So it's not like you have to run out and buy like 80 rolls of toilet paper, or 8,000 rolls, whatever. But it would be good if people stop trying to be defiant because they think the government's trying to tell them what to do.
That'd also be a good idea if people stop hoarding shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And not only that, but also trying to make a profit off it. That really bothers me.
Than dirt?
Not necessarily.
You saw what they did, right?
Yeah, I saw that. Companies gonna make their decisions they want to do, but
yeah,
I'm talking about as individuals. Yeah, I'm talking about as individuals. I saw a guy here locally. He bought up all the Lysol, all the Purell, all the toilet paper, all the disinfectant stuff. He bought it and then turned around and posted up on the corner of a street light and was selling it for like insane amount of money. That's that in itself should be something that the community doesn't take lightly. Someone doing that.
See the guy who bought the 18,000 bottles of Purell and he was going to sell it on eBay and Amazon.
Right.
Did eBay and Amazon ban the sale of Purell?
Good. Good because
like people who are third party sellers on it because of the price gouging, and now
right,
you saying I have 18,000 bottles of this,
right.
and I mortgaged my house, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right. I mean, I'm all for capitalism, right? I'm all for capitalism, but there's certain things like in this instant, basic necessities that you shouldn't do that with,
Yeah, yeah, like
like
it is.
like toilet paper and disinfecting products.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's my opinion on it. A lot of my friends are giving me shit because they're like, "Oh, why are you listening to what the CDC is saying?" Blah blah blah. Because they're the fucking experts. That's why.
Yeah, like I said, it's so a couple of my buddies, it's just the flu. It's just this. Like, look, man, you're not an expert. I'm not. The government, is not telling you to do this. Basically, humanity is asking you just to, be decent for 2 weeks and go home and go to work, go home, go to work. If you can't do that, I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, well, I was talking to someone online, and they gave me this thing where they're like, "Oh, the government experts, they just want to do this. They're all corrupted." I was like, "No, they're not." He's like, "Oh, when was the last time you talked to one?" On my phone, literally sitting next to my wife, like, "Hey," she's like, "Wow,"
Right.
like now.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, I believe everything the government says or, trust the government. But, something like this is not even, it's bigger than government, in my opinion. It's, actually people's lives at risk, you know. So when that happens, nobody doesn't care until it affects them directly. And once it affects somebody directly, that's when they start to care. But at that time, it's a little bit too late. So, I fortunately, my family's healthy, and most of my elderly relatives, I don't have too many. But with that being said, I'm not gonna go around and be an a-hole about it, and be at the nightclub or be at the bar or or do that. I'm gonna do my due diligence as an American, and you know try to help as much as I can, with slowing this thing down. So I hope that everybody else watching and listening does their part, just so we can
Yeah,
help save a couple lives and make the best out of it.
yeah. I saw someone being interviewed. I'm gonna mute you for a second. I saw someone being interviewed on a Florida beach, and they were like, "Well, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to come to spring break." Blah blah blah. I'm like, your perspective on life is so screwed. Wait until a couple of years, you're gonna look back and be like, "Dude, I was an idiot."
Yeah. Yeah, and another big thing is, people are talking about this check that we're getting. Everybody's, oh, if you're a taxpaying American, you're gonna get a check. I'm like,
We're
dude,
not. Nancy Pelosi voted like the Democrats voted it down.
oh, they did.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that was one of those things where people were saying, oh yeah, cool, I got a check. I'm like, you do realize that, if you do get this check, you're not working. Like, if they shut down, everything, and you work somewhere where that's being shut down, you're not gonna make any money.
Yeah.
So crazy times, man. Crazy times. I'm glad I'm able to talk to you and see
Yeah.
you, man, and talk AKs for a little bit.
Yeah. Thanks.
And
Throw out your plugs, man. I'll throw out your shit.
yeah, so the Instagram is AK double _ Mario, and the
All right.
YouTube is just AK Mario, just all together, capital A, capital K, Mario. I'm vlogging every week. I'm uploading a video every Monday about my week. You'll get to see things that I do here at the shop. You'll get to see things that I do with my kids. You'll see places I go eat here in the valley. Some of the best Mexican food, some of the best just food spots in the valley. You'll get to see me preparing for matches, actually shooting matches. I love riding my motorcycle. I have a motorcycle that I love, and you'll see me working on that and upgrading that. So it's just kind of show you my life outside of here at the shop, and I'm really, really bringing people into my life and just showing them, that I'm just a normal person that loves AKs and wants to provide, AKs to as many people as possible, and bring people into the AK culture. And I'm just really really pushing the AK platform here in the United States.
Nice. All right, man. Well, thank you. And Lee Armory can be found at leearmory.com. They are fantastic.
Thank you, man. Thank you. We really appreciate that. I told Cassie I was going to be on here with you tonight. She told me to say hi. And
I gotta get her on here.
Yeah, and we're looking forward, man. We're looking forward to seeing you at the Kalash Bash once they announce the new post, the new date. We look forward to seeing you and hanging out, man.
Yeah. And someone, guy in the comment posted your YouTube channel, so everyone in the channel can go click on there and subscribe to Mario. I'm sure
you guys.
Big things going on, and I am now subscribed.
Thank you, man. Watch the videos. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. My editing skills are getting better and better. So, as the weeks go by, the videos will get better and the content will get better.
What do you even edit?
Just my Apple laptop, and I'm using my phone to record. And I just got a GoPro
program. Final Cut.
Yeah. What was that?
Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hit me up, man. I got some. There's some tricks and tips. There is a company called Motion VFX.
Okay.
And they have a lot of pre-built shit. That's
nice.
Like drag and drop. I mean, their packages are like $80 to $100 for different things.
Okay.
But
yeah, I'm about to get with you, man.
But I mean, it's like color correction and stuff. You can like pick a movie that you like, and it will color correct it to that movie.
Oh wow!
All movies like Matrix have like that green hue.
That green hue, yeah.
Winter Soldier have some subdued tones. Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So you basically drag and drop on there, and you pick your thing.
Okay.
And they also have like really cool effects on YouTube. Let me show you really quick.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see.
Let me just bring it up. They have. I'll show you. Let's see here. I don't know what this is, so
let's check it out.
I'll show you the professional grading package. How about that?
Okay.
For most people out there, they're going to be like, what the hell is this?
Right.
But like, check this out.
So, you're a filmmaker. You make people wonder, and you touch people's souls. You open new doors, and you explore possibilities. You are a storyteller.
See all the effects right
you
there?
Show people feelings. You show people's lives. You edit films, commercials, weddings, videos of your family and your dog. Why not? Now, imagine there is an easy way to boost the visual experience of your shots. A way to make your footage look astonishing. A single click that brings your video closer to Hollywood productions. Imagine gradings that will change ordinary colors into something epic. Gradings created by professionals for professionals, for you, to make your story something more. MLUT, professional color grading packs.
Yeah, but they have all these different things besides like color grading as well. They have like different transitions, different for you, man. The vlogger package is probably it's kind of expensive, but you get like MTuber and all this other shit.
Okay.
MTuber, this is pretty cool. I know the trailer is not going to be.
What's up, guys? It's Justin here, and today I'm going to show you how to use one of Motion VFX's latest plugins, MTuber 2. So I'm a YouTuber, and a lot of times I'm looking for the best tools for creating videos to make it more professional, and today I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Motion VFX has...
There's a little bit behind the scenes thing for all you guys out there. But let me just share this.
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
Yeah, this is what you need right here.
Has a whole suite of plugins for Final Cut Pro 10, whether it is text, revealers, intros, as well as motion track text, and many others. In the newest feedback, you have many different things, including animated backgrounds, end scenes, and end clips, which help great with algorithms and pushing some of your older videos. Arrows and animations that help illustrate an idea, logo animations for putting your logo at the intro, as well as social media icons that help your viewers find you on other platforms, and also subscribe button animations. There's just so many things in this MTuber 2-pack that allow you to have all of the essential tools as a YouTuber. So I think the best thing about Motion VFX is just how simple and intuitive everything is to use, just like Final Cut Pro 10 itself. So for a lot of YouTubers, having a logo is very important, and with logo animations built into the MTuber 2-pack, you can go ahead and create one in seconds. So I really like the glitch effect lately. I'm going to go ahead and drag that into my timeline, and from there, I'm able to add stuff like my logo, customize the text, the color, and everything, and it looks very nice and professional in just very little work. There's quite a few animations that you can go ahead and pick from and customize to your look based on what you might want for a specific video. The next pack is end scenes for videos, and the reason why this is so important is at the end of the video, you want your viewers to be able to watch another video from your channel, whether it is your latest one.
Okay, yeah. Or your previous one.
Nice. The feedback is that you can go ahead and pick a clip from your past video and place it in the drop zone and have people just see that and go ahead and click on the call to action. You can also customize text and font to say something like subscribe to the channel. And there you have it. You can also play with some of the colors, the title stuff. So maybe if my channel color scheme is in red, I can go ahead and select that. And there's also many different looks as well, whether it is a series, the next episode. Another great end card is with social media links. So if I want to put my social media, I can go ahead and just type it in right here and just put it at the end of the video, put a drop zone in, and it is good to go and all nice and animated. The next set is icons. And if you're doing like a tech video, for example, and need like to illustrate something, whether it's a cursor, a like button, notification bell, or it's the full screen effect, the ones that I like to use the most are stuff like arrows for tech products. With this, you're able to go ahead and play with the size as well as the color, and the arrow will animate itself in a way that kind of points attention to a certain area of the video. There's also a few animations called pointers, which allow you to easily add things that draw attention to a certain subject. So one that I might use a lot is the magnifying glass, like a detailed shot of a tech product. Another pack that I think is very useful for any social media creator is social media icons. So if you don't want to have like a large intro or wait until the end card, you can go ahead and add like a lower third on top of your video with info for people to follow you over on Twitter or Instagram or subscribe to you over on YouTube. So just like that, I'm able to type in my handle, and there you have it. Hopefully people go ahead and follow me over on Twitter. The subscribe button animation is also a great one to remind people that they should subscribe to your channel early in the video as a lower third, so it isn't too intrusive where you stop the entire episode, but at the same time, it is still there for everyone to see. This one, once again, is drag and drop. You can pick whatever it says on the text as well as the font and all the different colors based on what you enjoy. The MTuber 2-pack also comes with a set of titles that overlay on top of a video clip. And once again, you can customize everything very easily. Just go ahead and drag and drop, and you can change it to Samsung Galaxy S10 review in this case. And it serves as a great overlay intro to your video, which gives it a nice professional and official look. I think the MTuber 2-pack is great for any content creator out there because it has all the essential tools.
Yeah, you get it. Oh, I muted you. You get it. So
for all the viewers, that's a good exclusive little look at. If you want to get into vlogging, that's a great item. That's a good tool to have.
They have tons of different things on their website, and it's all just drag and drop. Basically, everyone, all the big YouTubers and everything that you see, like the 1 million subscribers, the 2 million subscribers, not just the gun sites, but like, you know, Linus Tech Tips and all these PewDiePie and stuff. They all use that.
Wow. Okay, cool. Good to know, man. That's great information to know.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, good luck with everything. I am subscribed to your channel. Everyone out there should subscribe to the channel. Thanks for everyone watching. I will be back tomorrow night. It's been fun talking AK stuff. I love my AKs. I love my Lee Armory AKs. And I might be writing an article for a magazine that has something to do with Lee Armory AKs, another American-made AK.
Yeah, man. Let me know when you get that rolling, and let's work. Let's get it done, and watch the episode tonight on one of my vlogs, and text me or shoot a comment on there and let me know what you think.
Yeah, hold on for 1 second, Mario.
Yeah.
In the show, I just want to say bye to everyone. Thank you, and have a great night.